Sure. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I am about to make a Patreon and I just wanted to give you guys that notification. Here are some of the details. Anyways, back to the video for today. So this is another comment recommendation we are doing today, and we are doing Mike Pence versus Mike Bloomberg. And another thing I want to say is that this video is 100% organic. There has been no editing, no re-uploads in this video. 100% organic. Anyways, let's begin with a video of Mike Pence versus Mike Bloomberg. So first of all, this is a very interesting matchup. This is the Mike's election, Mike versus Mike. And I can say right from the start that this would have pretty low voter turnout, unless the election is like 2020, where everything depends on the election. Otherwise, if it's a normal election, then this will have pretty low voter turnout. And another thing I would like to say is, since Mike Bloomberg is old, his VP is going to depend a lot on who he will pick. He will most likely pick a woman, and that could either be Kamala Harris or Hillary Clinton. However, Hillary Clinton has declined, but for this video, we are going to assume Hillary Clinton is the VP because maybe she comes back. Because of the fact that Kamala Harris is Biden's VP now. But during the primaries, he said he'd pick Hillary Clinton or Kamala Harris, something like that. Anyways, we are going to have to search Mike Pence's age because I'm pretty sure he's not that old as Mike Bloomberg that it should matter. His VP pick? Oh, never mind. He's 61. Still pretty old, I'd say. So his VP pick will matter somewhat. Not as much as Bloomberg's, however. Let's see his age. Yeah, 79-year-old. That's quite old. Anyways, back to this tab. Mike Pence would probably pick Ron DeSantis or Nikki Haley, but I'm going to go with Ron DeSantis for this video. Another thing that would be bad for Bloomberg, especially bad for Bloomberg, is that he does not have much minority appeal. And Democrats have relied on minority vote for years. And you may say, no, they vote Republican too. That is somewhat true, but if we are going to look if there's the swingometer from Cook Political Report, let me just bring it up. Look, here, in the 2020 election, where are we? African Americans, 8% went to Donald Trump. That is not quite good at all. But let's say they find none of these candidates appealing, which is bound to happen if it's these two. If they go low voter turnout, maybe 30%, that's a good win for Donald Trump. The good win for Donald Trump. So Republicans, and since they are probably not going to turn out as much, maybe 40%, 50%. Republicans, that will be a good advantage for the Republicans. And not only that, this will shift more like this. Maybe even like this. Because many African Americans are going against his policies of stop and something. Anyways, let's get on with the prediction. Bloomberg can win California, Oregon. Some of these states you may be like, hey, dude, that has to be safe. Well, the low voter turnout and the low minority appeal are going to make some states that you think are safe but not are safe just straight up weird. This is going to be a very weird election. Okay, nothing too strange so far. Colorado, New Mexico would be toss-up. This election, I'd say, is advantageous to Mike Pence for two reasons. We are most likely going to see a progressive challenger against Mike Bloomberg because he is not really that liberal. He has classified himself repeatedly as an independent and a centrist, kind of like Biden, but since there is nothing at stake, he has no progressive base behind him or the Bernie Sanders Democratic Socialist base behind him. That is not good for him. We could see a progressive challenger, but if there is no progressive challenger, here's how it's going to turn out. Okay, first of all, this is pretty oh wait. Pennsylvania was a toss-up for now. I'd give Mike Pence Texas and Florida, especially because of DeSantis. I'd say Mike Bloomberg would be able to keep Arizona because of his centrist type of image. I feel that will help him in Arizona, but not as much in Georgia. With Hillary Clinton on the ticket, I think that will help him keep Virginia. He might also be able to keep Colorado and New Mexico with Hillary on the ticket. Mike Pence would be able to keep North Carolina, and Bloomberg would most likely be able to keep Nevada. Pence and DeSantis being able to keep maybe even this going red. Okay, this is my, oh, sorry, not New Hampshire. Oh, 269. Oh, no, we're screwed. Anyways, we're at 269. That is, how many states is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pence will win then. But another possibility that could happen is Bloomberg barely winning. That is another possibility, so not looking good for Bloomberg or Pence at the moment. Now, if we see a progressive challenger, now this is serious trouble for Mike Bloomberg and Hillary Clinton. They will most likely not get any electoral votes. However, they will definitely split the Democratic vote. And we've seen this happen before. If you watched my video 1992 with no Ross Perot and 1912 with no Ross Perot, then you've seen that this can seriously affect an election. And if we just have a progressive challenger, progressive Democrat, this could just single-handedly ruin Bloomberg's chances. Bloomberg would still be able to win California, though it would be most likely lean. Yes, you heard me, lean. Mike Pence, Ron DeSantis would be able to win Oregon in a tilt. Washington would be lean. Nevada would go to Mike Pence in a likely margin. These all would be safe. Likely margin. Colorado, New Mexico. This would be lean, Republican. Oklahoma, all these would go safe. Texas would go safe. Louisiana, I'm not being biased, by the way. The vote is split there. The Democrats aren't going to be able to win. Iowa safe. All of these states likely, except for them. I say Illinois is going to lean Democrat. Indiana, Kentucky, okay, Hillary Clinton, they'd still win DC safe, Maryland likely. Anyways, so as you can see, it would not be particularly good for the Democrats at all. New Hampshire would most likely go to them. Maine would most likely go to them. New York would go lean them. Pennsylvania and Ohio would be like. This is the map. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Anyways, this is the map. Thank you for watching this video and subscribe. And remember, the Patreon page is coming out. You get, let me see what you get. And this is just the start. You will get no ads, watch videos early, exclusive content, video suggestions, live chat, vote in polls, live Q&As, and shoutouts. So this is great for you. And do not worry, I will announce when our Patreon is out. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button.